Yellow. Yellow? Is this thing on? Hello. Everything seems to be working. Alright, cool. All except sound alerts doing its thing. You know what? I think you can go ahead and ban that thing. It actually is starting to get on my nerves. Like, it just completely removed a piece of the message I'd kind of like to have on screen. Welcome back, everybody. It's Friday, so that means it's time for VR Chat News. And I'm going to try out a different format this week. We're actually going to be going through a bunch of different things. So, how I usually focus on worlds at one point, and then focus on avatars, focus on interviews. We're going to try to take care of all of it. So we're going to visit 3 worlds that I already have picked out. Those worlds will actually be the club worlds of the clubs that I go to. So you guys will be able to get, I guess, behind the scenes look without actually having to join the club just yet. You still can if you want to. I highly encourage it. And have a look and see if you want to get in. Now there's two worlds that for right now are getting a world rebuild, and I will try to get an exclusive in on those to get an early look at them for you guys. But we're going to take a look at the current states of the worlds today. Not only are we going to be taking a look at worlds, we'll be doing interviews, interviewing people about a topic that we'll probably be educating people on. You ain't hear it from me, or maybe you did. But I heard that VR Chat just scored $80 million in sponsorship. And they have a whole lot planned for that money. And we're going to be going over what those plans are today and asking people how they feel about the up and coming upgraded VR Chat. Now, of course, the Avatar Showcase. That'll come next. Actually, these are in no particular order. I'll just pick out one and start going with it for now. But as for the Avatar Showcase, it still will be around, and it will now be limited to 5 avatar slots per show in order to try to encompass everything that we're trying to do new here. So, with that being said, those will actually be played back to back and not in between interviews. We will be going ahead and trying to do interviews back to back. In between trying to find people for the interview, we'll be playing a couple of advertisements either for other clubs or Twitch-related advertisement. Got to try to drum up the revenue just a little bit because we're working on getting me over to Denmark real soon. Kat's even got a job. I have a job at home, but now she's getting one. We're really trying for this. We're pushing to make sure that we have everything covered, so every little bit helps. So, which one should we get into first? I say we get into the worlds, considering that we are in a brand new world that hasn't been released to the public yet. Hello, Smash Crasher! Nice to see you back. How's the Minecraft going? Now, as for this world, why has it not been released to the public yet? Well, because it was created by Katcool. This lovely lady over here put her blood, sweat, and tears into the world that I'm about to show off right now. And I'll tell you what it's for after we're done taking a look at it. So, it's time to stick this into my eyeball and take a look around. Ha! Alright, I love a good squishy entry. So, we're actually going to go out the back here real quick, technically out the front. As you can see, it's not filled up with anything just yet, contains a single door out into the open area. This will be filled up with a reception area, a rules area, probably a mirror. Why? Well, because it's a club world. Welcome everyone to the prototype of Fated Fated. Working name. It is a pretty good make of a club world that we're trying to pop off with. The stage can fit, I believe, 5 dancers, and of course we got plenty of seating area, as well as VIP areas, slightly raised up. So, you can see everything that's happening on stage, everything that's happening in the entirety of the club, even over there. Can't see what's happening back there, but that's fine. This here is a little dark area with stairs. When the dancers come out, they're going to get introduced. They'll be standing here on the stairs. And this is the administrative security area with a camera shown down onto the middle of the stage. So, of course, people can have a look that are up here in the administrative area. She a big one. Look at her. Ooh. Now, where are the dancers going to be before they come out? Well, it'll be in this little, I guess, pyramided off area. The best way I can explain that right now. Back here, click. Ooh, dancer room. Now, of course, this size is a bit small because we tried out something this small like before in Club 24's New World, and with the amount of poor avatars that were in a small world like this, it lagged pretty bad. So we'll be upgrading the size of the world, but of course the dancers do get a hold of their own mirror in order to make sure that they're all stretched out and ready to go. Now, if you couldn't tell before, it was kind of dark out there. I think I just turned it back. All right, so I turned it back on, and now it's a bit brighter. You can actually see the walls and whatnot. This is not the final design, but the light can turn on and off. So when everything is getting set up, the light will be on. When the event is ready to start, the light will be turned off. So that's cool as fuck. I love that my baby is putting so much work into this, trying to get something rolling for us as a club maybe, because I have a lot of ideas and I'm not sure a lot of them will work in some of the clubs that we of course are a part of. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our next world, which will be the world and the club that gave me my chance at, there we go, dancing. They trained me and helped me out, so we're going to go visit good old Club Rabbit Hole. Club Abbott Hole, we can spell, yes. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Okay, maybe it needs some spaces. Oh, I know I have this place saved at least somewhere. Come on now. Alright. Let's go see if I did save it. Yep, it's right there. There we go. Drop a portal. Let's go have a look around. Ooh, this actually seems to be the old version. Oh, the new version isn't like put out? Okay. Well, oh wait, this is the new version. Normally you don't spawn actually inside that room. Did they change it? Because that's supposed to be coming out. Oh no, wait, these posters, they've changed. I think these are the old posters? Or did they put new posters up? Did I miss something here? Well, anyway, take a look at all these posters. They even come with an avatar that you can use, Stormtrooper avatar, if you don't happen to have an avatar of your own to use, which is really cool. There's a shield and a staff room. Shri the injury. Yeah, I believe that this is the old poster setup. But the general take of everything is actually still the same. Like everything that is here is basically what's in the newer version, more optimized version of the world anyway. Now, I don't think that this one has a code input for the door. Instead, it probably uses something else. But this is where the dancers usually hang out when they're getting ready to get called out. This here, yep. Yeah, this is definitely the old setup. This here is a spot where the dancers can chill out when they're in between sessions and not dancing. Usually that backstage area is for waiting until you're to be called out for your intro. They got the DJ boost, so it can be heard throughout the world. Though I think in the newer version of the world, it's kind of broken. All right, let's hit behind stage. Takes us out here. Dancers stand up here, and when they're being called, they come down, introduce themselves here. Ours, of course, is a bit bigger, so a bit more of a different layout. But this here is a good layout. It allows for 4 dancers to kind of have a good half circle of space to dance in. And there are usually cage dancers in too. This is a nice addition. It is a nice addition. But being 100% with it, it does cause some lag. So in the new world that they're making, which is going to be very Alice in Wonderland inspired, that probably won't be coming with. Now there is, of course, the option to turn it off. So it's not there anymore. This is the club world for Club Rabbit Hole as it stands now. It does have an updated version that has new posters and new security features, but this here is the basic setup for it. Now, Club 24, the next club that we're going to, is working on a new world right now. They play tested it last week, and it went okay, but some of the rules that went along with it weren't favorable. All of that is being reworked and is actually probably going to be 10 times better by the time it's finished. But we're going to explore their old world that they had before trying to make this new world. Now, this old world still might be used for some pretty big events. So I think we're not done using this world overall. Club 24. It looks like they do have the after party world as well. There's a couple of different Club 24s up here to the public. So let's see. This one should be good. Let's go into this one. All right. Welcome to Club 24. They come with their own optimized avatars, which is good. So in case you don't have a green optimized avatar, these avatars are provided for you, which is perfect. This here is the security booth. It's probably not a good idea for me to reveal how that works, but here's where you can pick up your VIP and you can head into a VIP booth. Here is the elevator that takes you up toward where you want to go. Okay, this is the version where you just walk through. All right. So this is the older version. These are the VIP areas. As you can see, I cannot go through them unless I am cleared as a VIP for the club. So here is where VIP dancers are hand selected from a sign-up sheet. As redundant as that kind of sounds. And they are chosen to dance on VIP people for a variety of different songs. Now, those VIP dancers have to, of course, entertain every guest who's in here for about 2 to 4 songs, depending on how the night is. Same thing with this over here. This here is an area where you would normally go if you did not want to be danced on. Sometimes floaters come over to this area anyway and catch people to dance on. It's not too bad. It's fine. This right here is, of course, where all the lovely magic happens. This supports 4 dancers, so you have a dancer here. You'll have one here, here, and here. They'll invite dancers, patrons up on stage. Now this here actually kind of makes the club. Is this wall? It's got such a abstract red design to it, and the Club 24 logo is just so big and in your face. It feels regal as could be, which is why I think that they're not done using this sort of space for pretty big themed events and something like that. Now, if we want to take a look at the backstage area for the dancers, here it is. Dancers, of course, get teleported to their location via these here. All you have to do is click on one and you're teleported out. It comes with a mirror for the mirror zombies and those who want to stretch. Got to get your stretches in before you do any sort of dancing. If you don't, then you're going to hurt yourself real bad. And it's happened a lot, so people take care to make sure that they're loose and able to do some of the real powerful moves in dancing. Like, well, I don't know, flipping over doing a handstand. Ladies love that shit. So let's go ahead and teleport out. And that's it for the Club 24 world. Now, we're also going to go ahead and take a look at the last world, be the Galactonian world. It's going to be very simple, but they want to try to highly optimize it as much as possible. But they are working on potentially upgrading it to something very chess themed, which I think is pretty cool. So while Rabbit Hole is kind of like Wonderland themed, Club 24 is like modern sleek themed. Galactonian is going to be very chess themed. So let's see if we can't find it, because I don't think I saved that world. Thonion. You ever get that bit where it doesn't want to click at all? All right, let's drop a portal. Here we go. Of course, terms and conditions. If you are under 18 years of age, don't come here. Don't do it. You're not allowed. We will find out. All right. So, of course, optimize avatars for people who do not have one. A mirror for people coming in to make sure that they look good enough. A lot of the time, dancers use this mirror before the lobby actually opens up, and then they end up moving to the back. Now, this here, I cannot give out this code. Therefore, we will not be taking a look at the dancer room, but I will suffice to say that it's pretty cool, and people can be teleported in, I want to say a particle fashion, but it's not really particle, but it is kind of like a beam where it just kind of zooms up, zooms down, and puts you in. It's really cool looking. You'd actually need to come to the event to get a good look at that. So this is the Galactonian club right here. In order for the patrons to get a good view of the dancers, everything is down pretty low to the ground, so people can work very well, come up and off the stage. Of course, I did say it was chess themed, and it does look like it's in the center of a castled keep. Now, it does have a nice big sort of Titantron at the top, but people actually never really notice it that much. Now, this cage is new. It does come down. People can sit in it. If you are locked inside the cage, it can be pulled up. This is our horny gel. If you've been too horny, you get put in the middle of it, and of course, everything that happens up there comes pouring down onto the dancers below, and it becomes a water sport. That's great. All right. Yeah, we can't head back here because I didn't put in the code for the dancers. I'm not going to reveal that. It'd be very illegal of me to do that. But yeah, here you go, the Galathonian world. Now next week we'll pick out a couple of game worlds maybe and figure out the mechanics of those games as a hot shot review, so to speak. So, see, taking a look here at the time, it's about time to go ahead and head out into the Black Cat, the Great Pug, places like that, and we're going to talk about our next video. Our next video being VRC's plans for what they're going to do with their Series D investment of $80 million. So, while we take off to the Black Cat, we'll go ahead and play that for you guys. Please enjoy and look forward to what everyone has planned for us in the future. Like, this stuff's amazing.
Diamonds look fake. Your words are sinking down in my chest. What are you thinking? I don't know you anymore. We're alone now. And before you go, just turn off the lights. Just turn off the lights. Just turn off the lights. I don't know you anymore. We're alone now. And before you go, just
Well, how about it? Look at all of that shit that VRChat plans to do with us. VRChat closes an 80 million Series D investment opportunity. And there's a lot of stuff coming. Even the ability to give creators of stuff in VRChat money. Money! If you are a creator of any kind in the VRC realm, you could get paid for your creations by VRChat. That's huge! So, we're going to educate a few people in Black Cat about it, and we're going to ask them some questions. We got I think, what is it, a total of 6 questions? Yes, I made 6 questions today. No, I'm trying. I'm trying to bring it up on my Google Docs. Something always, of course, goes wrong. So, let's head out, shall we? Who said my name?
What's up, bitch?
I'm trying to do a news show. What do you want?
What do I want? You join my lobby.
Oh, shit. I joined a random lobby.
I don't. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. I'm trying to look for somebody to interview, though. Can I grab you for the interview, then, since I know you?
Oh, sure.
Why not? All right,
Hold
cool.
up. Andy, don't come down in here.
It's not a lewd interview.
Don't
Oh my god.
Not the point. Not the point. He's just gonna irate.
I am not.
He's gonna. You are going to spam soundboard.
No,
Stop.
my plane is gone. And my sound pad
Your
is
plane
closed.
is gone. All right.
All right.
It is.
So I'm actually gonna educate you a little bit, and then ask you some questions.
All right.
So
Yeah.
so here we go. Did you know that VR Chat just secured an $80 million investment?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. And yes, they did. And we're going to go through some questions about what was in their little promotional video for it. And I'll tell you what's in it and ask you some questions
That's
about it
kinda
pretty much.
exciting.
So, first things first. Since they have this $80 million and they've secured this investment, what kind of upgrades would you want to see in VR Chat? Before you get into what they're doing, what do you want to see?
I mean, this is free, but I want the name tags to go back
Better
to the
avatar
way they used to
security.
be.
You want to go?
Better avatar security. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
More like, holy, I'm lagging. More like kind of give to like big world creators and shit like that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. There's a video out right now that actually has a few talking points. One of the first ones I want to talk about is VRC groups. And it looks like it will allow users to become part of niche communities that are varied in VRC inside of VRC. How do you think something like that could probably impact or have any sort of effect on VRC?
Are they finally gonna do something good with this game?
I
Yeah,
don't understand.
About fucking time.
it's
I
like
don't know if it's 'cause of
it's like
lack of sleep.
it's like let me explain it better, all right? So someone starts a club, right? And instead of just making a Discord for that club, they would make a VRC group. Now we don't know the features of it yet, but you know, maybe they might include some
Like
features.
a clan kind of thing.
Yeah, like a clan.
Like it'd show like beside unit. Like that'd be cool, honestly.
I think that would be kind of cool
That would
too.
be really cool. I'm already saying like my group is gonna be called Sex Now, Sex Now.
The fuck,
Yeah.
Abby. All right. Another feature looking to come to some avatar creators is called Avatar Dynamics. From the video, it looks like it will include the ability to actually grab parts of the avatar, such as the hair or tail, and move it. So I, as another person, could grab your tail and actually move it myself. Now, what are some
V2.
ways that this could be used in VRC that is not lewd?
Oh no. There are
Making
zero.
people fall asleep. Making people fall asleep. You know.
Can we not try something wholesome? Can we not try something wholesome and I'd be able to pick up your tail and take a hairbrush and just start brushing your tail without having to try to move it around with dynamic bones and it flipping and flying everywhere? Why does it have to be ER? Man. Okay. Moving on from that question, because no. Something else for creators in VRC is the creator's economy. I believe that in some indirect way, VRC is going to start paying avatar and world creators the sponsored money to make powerful new worlds and avatars for VRC. Using your wildest imagination, tell me what you think a VRC world could include with such backing.
Fortnite balls.
Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with that?
Fortnite balls. You know, for attending this interview, I'm going to give you a complimentary Fortnite card. How about that? You're still thinking, Abby? Hello? Oh no, did she crash? I think. Yep.
I think so, yeah.
All right, so you're gonna take her place.
Yeah, she crashed.
So your answer is Fortnite balls to this question.
It is.
Okay.
I believe Fortnite balls to be very innovative and creative. And it's something this game has always needed. And also, $19 Fortnite cards.
All right.
Yo, I'm a second.
We need a lot of
later.
those.
Forget that.
This is what we get for doing interviews in public worlds. All right, so let's move on to the next question. VRC is also partnering with some people who have created mods for the game. The most popular one being the EMM VRC from Melon Loader. This tool allows you to search for avatars from the world you sit in now with the purchase of VRC Plus. She can come up and talk to. Come on, get back up here. But eyeing in my ear. Jesus, you killed me. Get over here.
The only reason I got VR Chat Plus.
Oh, you heard what we was talking about. All right. Well, the question is, do you think modders might be getting a slice of that sponsorship pie?
I mean,
I do not,
EMM
because
is.
they're not approved.
But what if VR Chat said that they are approved? Because EMM VRC is partnered now with VR Chat, still as a separate
they
entity. Yeah, that's the whole reason why it requires VR Chat Plus to access EMM's features.
That's what I thought.
I mean, I know some juicy stuff about EMM that not a lot of people know.
About what?
I don't think I should say it though.
I don't think you should either. Shh.
There's a
We'll talk
Shut
later.
not so wholesome EMM VRC.
Well, oh,
Shut up.
everybody knows that actually.
No.
All right.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Personally,
Mhm.
I think it's like a good thing that they decided to do that. 'Cause, I mean, it kind of like EMM isn't harmful.
No.
I don't understand why they made it so you need to spend money to favorite avatars. So I think that's just stupid.
Yeah, I get.
To-
I find it, but like, they kind of just wanted like a reason to be able to be like allowed.
Well,
No.
actually, I could educate you on that as well. One of the reasons why that happened is because VR Chat reached out to a lot of mod creators and decided that, we like your features. Do you want to be incorporated into, what we do? But if you do, you'll be behind a paywall, which you'll probably get revenue for it. And at the time, EMM was actually losing a lot of Patreons. Well, no, they were losing Patreons. Like, they are barely able to run the service now. But now, partnering with VR Chat, they're able to continue running that service. So we may have not even had it if they didn't partner with VRC. So,
I would have been fine with that. Cause I don't want to spend money on this game.
Oh, well, then that's your choice. You don't have to.
I can't.
There's plenty of public things that you can access and have fun with. You don't have to put money into this game to enjoy it, so don't worry. It's all right. That's perfectly fine. So, last question. Club Worlds in VRC recently started going through a change as well. New maps are being created and updates are coming across all kinds of worlds. Music festivals are a thing as well. What kind of event would you like to see held in VRC to have your interest piqued? So, like, what kind of event would have to happen here? Like, would they have their own version of an anime con or something? Something that...
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I know, right? Like their New Year's event where they get the most popular worlds and kind of little versions of them for people to kind of go and take a look at.
I'm down.
So,
Like,
so
I just think that it'd be cool to like have like you know how like
Wait, what if there was like
avatar like competitions and shit? Cause I met this one dude. He made like animations or like light shows and stuff.
And what if
It's
there was
Avatar?
like
Mhm.
live like events,
I'm going
like
to
sports
fight
or
you.
something like that?
Ooh, you know,
What?
like some of the shooter worlds that they like. There's this one world I know what you're talking about. It has guns and a ball, and you got to sit there and try to get the ball into the other one. Like make a league of it out of it
Yeah,
or
but
something.
what if there was like live sports?
Yeah, but that would be one of the sports because it's VR chat and you can do dumb
Like a
shit
world
like
with
that.
like thousands of players in it, like a whole stadium full.
That
Imagine that.
that would be
No.
that would be interesting, but it would depend on
I mean, I
how
don't
they
want it, but
optimize
that would be
these
interesting.
these
I
kinds
don't
of
like sports.
worlds.
I don't give a shit about sports.
I would
I do not
die
care
as
for
soon as
sports.
entering that world. I'd die.
I mean,
My poor frames.
it could definitely be a thing though. Like
What GPU
he's
do you have?
onto something there. All right, so
14-year-old brain.
I'm surprised you're
What
actually even able to
graphics
run full
processing
body.
unit
Honestly.
do you have?
All right, I'm gonna let
What
you
do
guys.
you mean? I have a $2,800 computer.
What? I have a $1,200 computer.
Same. All right, I'll let you guys argue about that. I gotta go ahead and continue my stream. A couple more people to interview before we get to the avatar section. But thank you guys for your
I'm
time.
gonna fight you.
I'm gonna choke you, and you're gonna like it. Moving on. All right, so we're gonna maybe interview a couple more people about this subject and see what kind of different answers we get before moving on to the avatar showcase. And then I'm gonna talk a little bit about some stuff. Fine, I will. I'm busy. Bite my thumb at you. All right, so yeah. Anyway, let's find a couple more people to interview about this interesting development. I'm not sure if they'll be in the same world or not, but maybe we can talk to some intellectuals in the Great Pug. First thing I have to do is find. Oh, I was about to say, first thing I have to do is find my wife, and wah, there she is. We're gonna go to the Great Pug, sweetheart, and we're gonna try to find 2 more people to interview before going ahead into our avatar showcase.
Yes, okay.
Okay. That should.
I wish you would call the Great Park for the Great Bacon instead.
Why the Great Bacon? I don't understand.
Bacon tastes good.
Pug tastes good. I'm not finishing that sentence.
Pug is bacon, dude.
No, pug is dog. You're thinking pig.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh,
English.
how long have you thought it was the Great Pig?
This is small, fat, and ugly, and drooling.
You seriously thought that was a pig this whole time? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm a Viking. I love bacon. No.
I love bacon too.
What does Viking eat?
Up there it is, Great Pug. Wow, the Great Pug is full today.
Great
we might
bacon.
actually find some people to fucking interview here. Let's go.
We might have to chance to crash in Great Park with not Great Bacon.
You're just mad there's no bacon. Damn, that's the first thing I hear when I come in here. Literally the first thing I hear.
Fuck you, go.
I'm really glad I did not have my camera pointed your direction.
Is this like...
Holy shit. Yo, alright, so This is probably the greatest thing I ever seen. Let's turn this around. Let's have a look. Okay? This is called the Great Pug. Of asking these people to start adding themselves as assets to the game and being more a part of the company itself rather than, being a separate entity that's tolerated.
Yeah, and VR chats is an interesting spot because it's a game, but it's more social than just a game too. It's quite apparent. But you look at companies like that, they probably just consider themselves a game company, but most game companies, they screw over people who mod, and they screw over people who are content creators for their games. People spend thousands of hours of their own time and put it into a mod, and then they'll get a cease and desist or some sort of crap like that. And then if you're caught with a mod, then they'll just ban your account or something. And that kind of stuff is just, it rubs me wrong, and I hate that. So I think that's pretty much, I don't know, it's not in the right place. But what they're doing, I think that's a really good show of face. So maybe you have a lot of good, you can have a lot of goodwill with them if they're going forward with modding. Hopefully they'll continue letting you do that.
Yeah, this is a very good approach. I wish more companies did this because modders do a lot to actually fix downfalls of games too. I mean, that's the whole reason Skyrim's done real well, right? Is the modder community. Yes?
Yeah. I could go on and on about games like that and games that didn't let that happen. But yeah, that's exactly, it's a good example.
So you heard this question before. It was a question that you already kind of had an answer to, in a sense. But well, go ahead and ask it again in full, so you fully understand. The club worlds in VRC started going through a change. New maps are being created and updated a lot more often. Music festivals, of course, as we discussed before, are a thing as well. What kind of event would have to be held in VRC to pique your interest that isn't already here?
Well, I mean, this not already here, in kind of an event, so it doesn't have to be music, I would guess. But
Right.
for me, it's going to be music. It's going to be a music scene. That's just my thing. I like live music, whether it be IRL or in VR chat. And VR chat is actually new to me, and I wish it were a little more apparent. Like right now, I wish I could just say, "Hey, what can I go check out?" It'd be that easy for me to do. I'm pretty sure if I looked hard enough, I could find something. But the point being is, if VR chat is going to promote it, I would be, like I said, I kind of answered it, but I would like to just be able to like, hey, shit, there's a rock show, let's go check it out, or there's, I don't know, some pianist that's doing this, or a jazz show, or EDM, or whatever,
Yeah,
it'd be
so
really cool to be able to do such things.
So yeah, basically like we were saying earlier, if they put something like that in the VR chat homeworld, like people would be able to just be in the homeworld and see that there is something happening, and maybe people can join up on it. So they could kind of use it as sort of like their own personal news hub for events like that.
Yeah, and you might find that you'll have a lot of just solo artists that say, hey, I'm going to try to do my own thing. So you would look under the genre, the room classification of music, and you could just spin the wheel and find something random, and you see some guy that's just doing his thing, or whoever, and you might find something you like. That'd be pretty cool. It's like a corner for musicians and of all genre.
To be honest, that actually sounds like a pretty cool world idea. If they don't, I mean, if VR chat's not going to do it, someone else could pick up that idea and do something like that. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? I mean, you make so that whole world thing you're talking about, I guess that's where you're going with it, is just create a huge world with multiple stages, and it's a place where musicians go. So you walk into one room and you see something new, and somebody decides like, hey, I'm gonna walk in and take this free room and start playing music. Heck, that'd be pretty cool.
Why not? Well, Mr. Pink Panther, Pedro, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. You were very very wonderful to have you on for an interview. I like all of your answers. This is pretty good. You have yourself a wonderful day, my guy.
Yeah, thanks for having me. You guys have a good one. Appreciate it, man.
You have a better one, dude. See ya.
Yeah, right on, dude.
Okay. Running away from some of the chaos, what we're going to do next is get into the final part of VRC news, which is going through our avatar showcase. I have a lineup of 5 avatars for you, and we'll be going through each one of them, going through each of their toggles and taking a look at everything that they do, and seeing what it is that you like about the avatars, and seeing if it might be something you want to buy. Oh, who said hello? AJ, Chris, thank you for the follow as well. Hi, how are you doing? While you answer that question, I'm actually going to go ahead and play the first avatar that we have on set. And let's see, it's Haru by Cupcake. Now, we did a Haru Oh! Hi, sweetheart. We actually did a Haru by Nacho not that long ago, and I kind of feel like this is the female version of it. So, check this out. I think it's really good because it's one of those avatars that, of course, I like. You know my criteria. It can look good in the streets, be fully dressed, and be a badass in the sheets, looking sexy. This is Haru by Cupcake. All right, that is Haru by Cupcake. This package is $35. Now let's see what it comes with. All gestures and idle animations, FPX and prefab included, which means it is upload ready. Of course, like with all avatars, you need to make sure you put the dynamic bones in, the shaders in, dynamic penetration. If it has it, put all that in first. And when you put the avatar in and upload it into Unity, it will go and look through all of those folders, find the things, and automatically apply them. Dynamic bones are included in all the ears, all the hairs, all the pants straps, tail, colliders on the whole body, plus a floor collider for hair and tails, which means that when you go down onto the floor, it will lay on the floor rather than going through it. It has toggles via an inventory system with 3 different hairstyles, 2 tops, top off, pants off, thigh highs, fox and ear and tail, elf toggle, and a face mask toggle. It is custom edited, drawn textures, and custom edited and rigged parts by Cupcake herself. Of course, it is full body tracking ready. How could it not be with dance moves like that? That was amazing. So you can purchase this package, $35. The actual purchase link was pretty long, so I provided the Discord link. I've given enough time for everyone to be able to copy it down. It is sort of a long one. A more permanent link has not been applied yet. I will talk to Cupcake maybe about that, but you can purchase any of her works in this Discord, so it's definitely worth copying down all that gibberish and taking a look at her works. I personally vouch for that stuff. Now, the next one we're going to be getting into is Emilia. This is by Demi, and it comes with a discount code. The discount code will apply 15% off of the price of $32.50, and it can be purchased at the Gumroad link listed there. Let's get into her showcase and see what all she means.
No one ever saw me cry until I left the party the other night. Do you remember all the things that you said to me that came out of his mouth automatically? That I'm so used to saying, I'm fine. And then something that you did to hurt me last year comes to me. Despite times, one day I just wanna hear you say, I like you. What's up in you? What's up in you? What's up in you? What's up in you? Wish I could go back to lying beside you on the bed. I like you, pick it up. I like you thinking about every bad mistake I made. I like you, that I'm so used to saying I'm fine. And then something that you did to hurt me last year comes to me. It's times, one day I just wanna hear you say I like you. What's up in you? Hey, what's up in you?
That is Emilia. She has been featured before on our Twitch channel here, VRC News. But last time she didn't have this discount code. So if you want to grab that 15% discount code, link is right there. You'll get 15% off of $32.50. Oh, I forgot one thing. I should probably mention this. That code only works for 3 people. So the first 3 people to go and use that code and buy it, get it. So don't wait. Go ahead and grab it. Let's move on to who we have next. This is Reverie and Purgatory. These guys can be purchased as a couple or individually. Prices are on screen and is a collab between Nex and Tixioki? I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, these guys are a big fan of the number 69, obviously. Let's take a look at their avatars and see what they come with. Yes? Oh, I forgot to do that for Demi. Being real. Oh, I did Demi dirty, and I'm loading things in my Word document that I shouldn't. Demi actually comes with. Let's go back to her real quick. I always mess something up. There we go. Excuse my technical difficulty and my scatterbrain. It is late in the day. Demi uses Polytune shader 7.0.100, not included. You'll have to go pick it up yourself. SDK 3, not included. 2018 Unity. You make sure you have to open that version of Unity to use it. Dynamic Bones, not included. And Dynamic Penetration, not included. And ArcTune, not included. It is a bit of a setup, but the avatar is worth it. I can promise you that. So, let's see here. It does come with a skin color swap, so no matter what you are, you can represent yourself very well. 2 different hairstyles, short and ponytail, hair color swap, hoodie, no hoodie, different outfit, toggle not safe for work, futa toggle, and a throat joint for you beautiful ADHD people. Now we can go and take a look at Revelry and Purgatory and what they're all about. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. That was Revelry and Purgatory. They can be purchased individually, like I said before, $30 a piece, or a couple price 25. So, if you and your girl or you and your boy, or whichever one you want to go with, and however you want to represent yourself, decides that they want to go in on a couple with this, well, then it's $25 each. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Not a bad deal. Let's see what they've got. Locomotion toggle to run or slide. So instead of actually using your walk animation that a lot of avatars come with, you can turn it off to just slide across the floor, which is what I prefer myself. Plenty of toggles using the 3.0 SDK, scratch assets and textures made by the creators themselves, facial animations and lewd tongue, of course, and the dynamic penetration is set up, but you will need to purchase it separately. I will not give a purchase link to that here. You can go and find it yourself on Google. So, the different things that it can toggle are probably everything that you would normally expect from some ERP-related avatars. Next up on our list, we're going to go to our sad corner real quick and remind you guys about Onion. Onion is somebody who lost their home to COVID. Them and their mother are currently in a bit of a bind right now and are looking for your support. You can use code ONIONSMOVE on the Gumroad listed here and get 30% off all the avatars. And she has a lot of pretty cheap assets too. So if you don't find anything on there that you like, you can go to the GoFundMe and offer a little bit of a helping hand to Onion. Next up on our list, we have, oh, there we go. It's not VR chat news. Oh, Onion found a new home? Yes! Yes! Okay, cool. All right, I'm happy. Thank you for letting me know, Jana. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy about that. I'm still going to put this up for the next couple of weeks to continue to support Onion. I've been putting it up every week ever since I got a hold of this. I actually might end up getting a couple of other people's pleas out here as well. Oh, really? They did? I gotta get a hold of that. We're showcasing that next. I want to see her big thanks to the community. That would be awesome. Thank you for that information, Jana. Yes. All right, moving on to our next avatar is Diabolica. I'm actually kind of in the middle of something, my guy. Talk at you later. I get walked up to by a porcupine. I think it was like an actual hedgehog. Uh, uh, Diabolica by Jakey. This avatar is pretty cheap. It does require not a bit of work, but a bit of setup, just like the last avatar. It doesn't come included with a lot of things that it needs, such as its shader, the dynamic bones, and such like that. But it is a really good avatar, and Jakey will actually go through each of the things that this avatar can do. I'll let Jakey take it away, and I'll see you guys soon.
Hi everybody, so my name is Jackie and this is my first avatar. Her name is Diabolica and I'm going to show you guys all the toggle I made for her. So we have a free folder right now. We have clothes, accessorize and not safe for web. I'm not going to show the not safe for web stuff. Just remember that it does only have two toggles, which are fully naked, and the PP, which is the panda PP. And yeah, let's just jump into it. So, as clothes, we have a jacket, the top, the shorts, the boots, and the fishnet. And as accessories, we have a bat, the true horn, and the choker. Okay, let's start with the jacket. As you guys can see, it does have like a dissolve with like the white shading. You guys, if you don't like it, you can change it on Unity, or I can change it for you guys. For the first 5 people who join my server, I'm going to like make a free recolor material or some customization if you guys want for the first 5 person who join my server who have bought Diabolica. After this we have the shirts. So yeah, we have the top. Oh, right. She doesn't have the locomotion when you're in full body, so you're not going to go down. It's not going to force the animation for walking if you're using space-based movement. And we have boots. Don't know if you guys, they were like this. Yeah. And last, the fishnet. Yeah, and yeah, the material, it's the mission is moving slowly, both in the jacket and in the boots, and in the arm too, actually. We have dynamic bones in the boobs, in the ass, and they kinda perky. They're not like super jiggly, because I mean, at least I don't like it super jiggly. That look too fake, to me at least. Then we have dynamic bone in the hair, obviously, the chain, and that's it, I think. This is panda base, so we have the twist bone, and let's see the accessorize actually. Okay, so we have the choker. Yeah. We have the, oh, let me stay here. The true horn, actually. You can choose which horn you want to dissolve. So you can have like both or only once. And we have a bat to bonk people. And let's see. I think that's it, yeah. Oh, I was almost forgetting. I'm going to make a guide on how to install the penetration system on this avatar. I don't know how to make the scene or the prefab to make that automatically. So I'm just going to make a small guide for you guys. And it's going to be on my server because that's not safe for web stuff and like, yeah. So, thank you guys. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Box 20x9 x20. What is that? A measurement? Thank you for following. Appreciate it. That's a very big help. So, we're going to talk about Diabolica and what it has with it. Of course, you probably already heard that from Jakey. But a couple of things he may not have mentioned is the Devil Bat that you can get with it. It is there on the side of the car in the picture provided. You can spawn that in and probably go around on a whacking spree like your Harley Quinn without the pigtails. It can go commando, which is, of course, full and not safe for work. And the one thing, I'm not sure if he mentioned it or not. I'm probably didn't pay attention during that part, but it does come with its own PP. So, you know, if you want to be a Fuda, this avatar is definitely one for you. Now, our last avatar showcase for today will be Kikyo. Kikyo is by IC. Now, you know who IC is. We feature her a lot on this channel. She's cranking out avatars left and right. Now, special showcase for this, I didn't get it till last minute, so I didn't make a graphic for it. If you put in the code Destiny Plus, DESTINYPLUS, you will get $8 off of this package. So instead of it being $38, you can buy this for $30. Let's go ahead and give the showcase made by who? Scatty. Scatty always makes good showcases, so you guys should be able to enjoy this one. Let's check out Kikyo by Icy. Oh, before I head out, oh God! Someone's playing that music again. Hold that thought. Showcasing Lilith. It may have been in a previous week. I will go back and check my list of avatars that I put in queue. If I did, it may be last week or the week before. If I haven't, then I'll definitely slot it for next week, John. I'll have to take a look at that again. So let's go ahead and take a look at Kikyo by IC.
Dangerous, how we toe the line, push it every time, my mind. Compromise from how you say my name, I see those bright blue eyes and I want you tied up in my bed with my name carved deep into your chest. Harmless games went to my head, now I want you breathing down my neck like an animal. I want you to myself, come on, take control. Yeah, can you hold me down, smooth criminal? Yeah, you're rushing through my veins, got me going half insane. I'm feeling like an animal. You know now exactly what I like, and you give it to me every time. Racing past the point of no return, but I need you like I've never needed anyone. I want you tied up in my bed with my name carved deep into your chest. These harmless games went to my head, now I want you breathing down my neck. Up in my head and your name's carved deep into my chest. Yeah, I'm all in, I must confess, yeah.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Woo! That was Kikyo by Icy. For $38, you can have her, but for a limited time, you can use code Destiny Plus in order to get $8 off and get her for $30. The sword, of course, does not come with a sound effect, so when you heard the sword do the slicing motion in the video, that was just for the video. Icy wanted to make sure that people knew that. So the toggles that it does have, though, and everything that works, is the sword, top, pants, both of the masks, claws that are on the fingers, ears, and tail, devil horns, and tail. So it can go between like a fox and a demon, which is actually kind of cool. So you can choose either one that you want, or choose both because both of them fit on there and don't clip through each other, which is quite nice. So before we end up heading out, I am going to go ahead and give you guys a quick slideshow of everyone's schedule that is associated with VR Chat News. We got Club 24. They're on Wednesdays, 9 BST, 4 p.m. EST, 10 o'clock, whatever the hell that time was. Discords are, of course, located on these as well. This here is for Club Rabbit Hole. They have events every Friday, collab events on Saturdays. And this here is Galatholian's Empire's July calendar. I've noticed that I've set these to kind of flip through each other quite fast, so I'm just going to leave this here for a bit. And I want to say thank you to you guys that actually come by and watch VR Chat News. As you can see, we tackled a new format today and tried to do things a little different as opposed to interview question avatar showcase, interview question avatar showcase. I want to start being able to give VR chat more substance behind it and be more like an actual VRC news and some actual substance, and give it more of a actual news show type feeling. Might even, I don't know, fuck it. I might even get a world set up where I can actually switch between different views of cameras. Maybe we might get to that point soon. Who knows? But Galathonian, yoga lessons, dance practices, lap dance events, even some not safe for work events. They do them Friday, Saturday, Wednesdays. If you need a little middle of the week pick me up, Club 24 has got you. They also encompass a bunch of different styles of dance. Rabbit Hole is Rabbit Hole. It's just a bunch of fun people collabing, having fun. They're actually partnered with Rebuff Reality and Amazon, so it's definitely a good place to hang out with a bunch of different people. You get to see a variety of dancers there. All right, guys. I think that will end up doing it for us. I do appreciate you guys stopping by for VR Chat News. We're going to run the trailers for both Club 24 and Galathonian. And maybe one day when Rabbit Hole gets me one, or maybe I'll have to make one myself, I'll put a commercial up for them. But thanks for stopping by, guys. Good job, Onion. You made it. That's really nice. That's really good. I'm very happy about that. We've been advertising that like week in, week out. I hope we were able to contribute to that in some way. So we'll see you guys Monday with Variety Stream. Probably going to be playing some more Atlas. Oh no, wait, Code Vein. We're doing Code Vein. That's right. So we'll be doing Code Vein. And of course, Wednesday, we're trying to structure that a bit more. The meme stream thing kind of like took a bit of a dive, I say. We'll figure out what we can do with that. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm starting to rant. I'll go ahead and let you guys be. Enjoy the trailers for the clubs, and we'll see you guys Monday.
Celebration, celebrate, 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 celebration, celebrate. Hey, what's your style? What you drinking? What's your vibe? I've been feeling rather sad in the